Welcome back to Dirty Water, Coins and Collectibles. We have another multi-denominational hunt. 10 rolls of quarters. I only got 3 rolls of dimes, that's all they had. I had 5 rolls of nickels, and I also had 2 boxes of nickels, so I pulled 5 rolls from that. And 10 rolls of customer wrapped Lincoln cents. So let's get into this hunt. We're going to be looking for silver W's, silver, Flying Eagles, Indian heads, wheat cents, steel cents, V nickels, war nickels, buffalo nickels, W's, silvers, proofs. We're going to look for a lot. So let's see what we can find. I'll bring you back with the first one. We'll be starting with the quarters per usual. Working on roll number 1. I have a Washington crossing the Delaware under the scope. And we've got a pretty significant clash die right here. So you can see it right here. It's a pretty strong clash. If I pull this over, you can see right there in the A, it clashes from here up and up to right there. Trying to get a better angle of that so you can see it, kind of see it there. And then if I flip it over this way, you can have clashing under his neck right here, and behind the ponytail you have clashing right here. So we'll hold this one aside, keep the hunt going. Be back with the next find. Working on roll number 2, and we have another Washington crossing the Delaware clash die. You can see it in the A. I'm trying to get a better shot of the A where it comes out of the top of it, but it's not working for me. But anywho, look at that. Let's see the front. Yeah, it's not as strong as the other one, that's probably why, but a little bit here that comes down to about there, just very thin. And if we have anything on the back, nothing on the back, but we do have a die chip on the ponytail. So this is slightly different, but we'll hold it aside, keep the hunt going. Roll number 9, I have my first 2024, I believe, quarter. Yep. And I have not scoped it yet, so let's throw it under the scope, see if we Patsy Takamoto Mink. See if there's anything going on here. It's a cool looking coin. I kind of like this one. It kind of reminds me of the Kanaka Ole quarter. That's just a bracelet. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on this one, but I do like this design. I don't see anything going on in the date. Nothing going on over here. All right, that's cool. I'll hold this one aside. It's my first one, so let's keep it going. Still on roll number 9. Under the scope, I have an Eleanor Roosevelt. Some minor possible doubling. But the doubling is not why I brought you in. So if I flip this over, we have pretty cool looking die chip on the outer part of the nose or the nostril. But if I come up here, we have a die chip on the eyelid. And I've only found one of these before, so they're not all that common, I don't believe. So I will be holding this one aside. It's pretty cool. I don't know if any of the other 2023s that have a die chip on the eyelid. Let's keep it going. I'll bring you in with the next find. 10 rolls of quarters have been hunted. Not a great hunt, but I'm actually pretty excited to have found this one. 2024s are like non-existent right now in this area, so that's a pretty cool find. And again, I like that design. That design looks really cool. I got that 2023 with the die chip on the eyelid. And I did get 3 Washington Cross and the Delaware Clash dies. All fairly strong. So let's get into the 3 rolls of dimes. And if I have anything, I'll bring you in for it. Be right back. Working on the second roll of dimes. We have a 1970D. And yes, you guessed it. We have the proof reverse. I think it's the FS 901. Pretty rough shape. Looks like a grease strike. Maybe a deteriorated die. But nonetheless, still a proof reverse. Let's keep it going. I'll bring you in with the next find. 3 rolls of dimes give us 1 1970 out of Denver with the proof reverse. Let's get into the nickels. I'll bring you in with the first find. I'm working on the second roll of nickels, and I just saw this. We got a proof. A 1978 proof nickel. That's sweet. We'll check that against the album. Let's check the mint mark, just to be on the safe side. Don't see anything abnormal. All right. Proof on the board. Let's keep her going. Working on roll number 4 for the nickels. I have a 2019 under the scope. And we have a best of variety, but it is beat up. You can see the doubling in here. There's a little bit of a line right under here. So it's doubling of this area right here. We have some extra thickness up in this area. So I'll hold it aside. I won't be keeping this one for my collection or anything like that, but it is a best of variety. So I figured I'd show it to you. We'll put it aside for the time being, and let's keep the hunt going. Working on roll number 8 for the nickels. I have a 1960 under the scope. And it's a Denver Mint. But could this be an RPM? Maybe a D over D, west or east. I'm not sure, but I'm going to hold it aside. The coin itself is in fairly nice condition. I don't think it's doubled. But it does look like an RPM. I'm not sure. This area. So we'll hold it aside. Let's keep the hunt going. Bring you back with the next find. Working on roll number 9 for the nickels. We have a 2019 Philly under the scope with a fairly decent sized beehive die chip on the side of Monticello. Keep it going. Bring you in with the next find. Roll number 10, and we have our first 40s find in 1946. Is that a San Francisco? Looks like a San Francisco. Yep. Out of San Fran. Normally these are Philly struck. So we'll definitely hold that one aside. All right. 46, San Fran. Let's keep it going. 10 rolls of Jefferson's hunted. And we have a 1946 San Francisco. Had two 1955s, but unfortunately both out of Denver. We have our 2019 DDR best of. Our, I forget what date this was, 2019 as well. Beehive die chip. We have a nice 1970 out of Denver that I'll check against the album. We had a 78S proof and a 1960D possible RPM. Let me get these put aside. We'll get into the 10 rolls of pennies. Be right back. Flattened out roll number 2 of our Lincolns. And we got a Wheatie. 1951 out of Philly. And I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Nothing there. Nothing there. All right, let's keep her going. Be back with the next find. Roll number 9 was hiding a very mangled Wheatie. 1953 rubbed flat out of Denver, high mint mark. All right, let's keep her going. Be right back. Roll number 9 gives us a 2017 out of Philly with a clash die. So you can see the clashing here, a little bit in here. See a little bit of the U down in here. Not by much though. You can see it right there. Right there. And up in the back. Let's see if I can get a better. So we have clashing here and there. It's just not very pronounced. But either way, it's a clash, and the coin's actually in really good shape. So let's hold it aside. Clashing is actually better on the reverse, right there, and right there. So let's keep it going. One more roll after this. Working on roll number 10. I have a 2014 under the scope that looks to be somewhat doubled. A little bit of thickness here and down here, up in here and here. Definitely thinness in this 4 right here. So I think that's a DDO. I didn't really see anything else anywhere in Liberty. Maybe slightly. Oop, what happened? I whacked the. Maybe slightly in Liberty out in here. So we'll hold it aside and see if I can't find a match for it. Let's keep it going. All right, 10 rolls of pennies, and this is what we have. I have a 1980 Canadian cent, 1989, actually they're pennies, Canadian penny, 98, 01, and a 2004. Had a couple of Wheaties. I have a 1951 out of Philly and a 53 Denver chewed up. We had our 2017 Clash Die and a 2014 DDO. And that does it for our hunt. Wasn't the best multi-denominational hunt, but still had some pretty decent finds. Let me get a picture taken. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you stuck around to the end. I hope you're all subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. hit that notification bell so you get notified on all of my upcoming videos. I want to thank you all for watching. See you on the next one. Bringing you back in for a quick second. That 1978 proof nickel is a spot filler. So let me get that in there. And there we go. I'm going to check the other two, the 70 and the 60, inside the Brad album. If I don't come back, see you on the next one. All right, they both look like they could be upgrades. So if that one is the 60D and the 70D. So let me pop these out. I'll be right back. All right, both of the ones that were in there were actually nicer. So this plastic film might be making it look a little more beat up, but I kept the originals in there. All right, everybody. Thank you all for watching. As always, see you on the next one.